Right. So, everyone, with a very calm mind, please say 3 times, Sadhu,
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 Sadhu.
Sadhu.
Good evening to everyone. So, today is 22nd Friday of 2022. On this day too, we are not going to let it go away. We may make sure that we get the maximum benefit of this Friday evening too. So we sit here, we come and sit here, we join today for the meditation program. Actually, once the Buddha told to a group of people, days are coming and going. Nights are coming and going. Human lifespan, it's decaying faster. Human lifespan, it's decaying faster. The wise person, understanding that the time is limited for him or her, that person avoids doing wrong actions, meaningless actions, and instead starts practicing wholesome, beneficial actions, and they try to purify their mind. That's what we are doing here right now. So we don't let this day also go. Each and every day is very precious for us. At least for some time, we dedicate our lifetime, some of our lifetime, at least a little, for the development of our spirit, inner spirituality. So be happy. Today we are going to do the very same thing again. So small steps help you to reach a faraway destination gradually. So day by day, by practice, you are doing the same thing. Even though the purification of mind, the pure mind, is far away, with small steps of practice, not physical steps, small steps of practice, you are reaching there. You gradually try to get rid of the negativities that you already do have, and you try to develop all kinds of positivity, and you are trying to reach that stage. So today, in extra to breathing meditation, so we are not going to practice this physically here, but at home, please do this meditation practice that I'm going to teach you before you start your breathing meditation session. This meditation practice is called as walking meditation. Some of you might know about this. Some of you might not know about this meditation practice. So this meditation practice, its objective is to focus on our walking. So to practice this meditation technique, please select a place where you can freely walk at least 10 to 15 feet, steps. So 10 to 15 steps, that should be a place where you can freely walk without any obstacle. So that land should be a flat one, and it should be an area where you can freely walk at least 10 to 15 feet, steps. So what you do is, you go to, if we say this end as an example, let's say this is the starting point and this is the ending point. So please stand up at the starting point, right? And then after that, think. So be aware, be cautious, be fully aware that you are going to walk, right now. So when you are starting, be aware that you are starting your working. First of all, you keep your right leg ahead. Right? When you move your right leg ahead, please be aware that you don't have to say it by words, just be aware wholeheartedly, completely be there. And when you are moving your right leg forward, be aware that I am moving my right leg forward. Mentally, please think, right leg. I'm moving my right leg. So then, when you move your left leg, please do the same. When you move your left leg forward, be fully aware, be there. At the beginning, please do it slowly, not fast. So, slowly, you move your left leg forward. And when you are moving your left leg forward, be aware that I am moving my left leg forward. Like that. So, feet by feet, developing a lot of awareness, a lot of mindfulness on your walking. Keep on moving forward until you reach the ending point. That means this ending point. When you reach the ending point, so be aware that when you are about to stop, be aware that you are about to stop. When you are about to turn your body, be aware that you are about to turn your body. When you are turning your body, be aware that you are turning your body. When you stand up, be aware that you are standing. When you are about to start your walking, be aware that you are about to start your walking. And again, pay your attention to your movements. Pay your attention to the movements of your legs. If it is right leg, be fully aware. If it is left leg, be fully aware. Words are not the most important thing. You have to be aware about your step. The step is the most important thing. Because some people, they give more importance to the words. Finally, what happens is, so when they move your left leg, they say right leg. And when they move their right leg, they say that they mentally just think that they are moving their right leg. No. Be fully aware. Be fully aware about your walk and give importance to the experience. So words are not much important. Experience is the most important. We use the words mentally to develop more focus, to be more aware, because our awareness is not that might develop. So, so to develop it more, we have to be aware, fully aware about the experience mainly, right? So please do it like that for 5 minutes. For 5 minutes before you do your breathing meditation practice. So it could be inside your home, it could be outside your home, inside if you have a garden, inside the garden, or if there is a nice place, if you have to go to work, and if there is a nice place where you can walk, and please leave your home 5-10 minutes early and go there and have please practice this walking meditation a bit, and you can go too. So but mainly we should practice it before our breathing meditation practice, so that this meditation practice helps us to develop more focus. And when you sit and when you start breathing meditation, it helps more. And all the meditators who come here within the next weeks, so I would like to kindly request to come little early, 5-10 minutes early, and you can outside the temple you have a nice yard, right? So you can walk 5-10 minutes before you come inside and sit. So because these 2 weeks are very important. On first week of May, we are going to start Vipassana meditation. So for that we need more concentration, more ability to be sensible. So we should have a mind which is not changing, which is not shaking, which is not wandering, at least for 2-3 seconds, pure 2-3 seconds. So because of that, we need to practice this meditation technique too. This is an additional meditation technique for you. So please practice walking meditation 5-10 minutes before you start practicing your daily breathing meditation practice, right? So if there is a question at the end, you can ask. I'm here to help you if there is anything unclear. Okay. Now we are going to start. Everyone, please keep your back straight, neck straight, head straight. Please keep your right palm on your left palm. Close your eyes, not very tightly, not very smoothly, to the level that you can cover the outside things. Now let your whole body to relax. First of all, we pay our respect and gratitude to the Buddha with the usual stanzas, with a very short chanting, and after that we are going to start today's meditation practice. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Itimiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho viññācarana sampanno sugato lokavido anuttaro purisa dhammasarati satta deva manussanam buddho bhagava Swakato bhagavatanam samnintingo akaliko ehi pasiko opanaiko macchatang veditammo vinyuhiti supatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Ujupatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyayapatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Samamiki panipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Yadidang chattani purisayugani Ate purise puggela Ise bhagavato savaka sangho Amuniyo pamuniyo Dankiniyo anjali karaniyo Anutterang punyakhetang lokasanti Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. With a very calm mind, with a very quiet mind, with a very alert, very attentive mind. Everyone, please start your meditation very peaceful, very peaceful. If you are practicing the first step of breathing meditation, please start observing your breath. If you are a newcomer, you are instructed to practice this first step of breathing meditation. What you have to do is when the breath is coming in, be fully aware. When the breath is going out, be fully aware. If the breath is soft, be aware. If the breath is gross, be aware. If the breath is long, if the breath is short, be aware. Keep on observing the breath. Incoming breath, outgoing breath. All students, please start practicing the third step of breathing meditation. Pay your entire attention to the small triangular area. Small triangular area. Within that area, whatever the sensations that arise, be fully aware. Let it be heat, let it be coldness, let it be hardness, itching sensation, crinkling sensation, or whatever the sensation it is. If you don't feel any sensation, don't feel frustrated, keep on observing the touch of the breath. That is also a sensation. Now everyone, very calmly, please start your meditation practice. May your meditation practice be very successful. Very successful. Please start the practice right now. Now, everyone, please don't open your eyes. The newcomers, they can change their posture if you like. If the posture is painful and the posture is not comfortable, you can change your posture. But the old students, they are instructed to stay the same. Now we are going to practice loving kindness meditation in brief. First of all, we share our loving kindness with ourselves, then with parents, teachers, relatives, and friends, and then with the people in the middle, after that with the enemies, finally with all the beings in the world. Let's start with us. Please spread your loving kindness towards yourself. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. Very peaceful. Just like me, may my mother, may my father, may my teachers, relatives, and friends be well, be happy, be peaceful, be very peaceful. Spread loving kindness towards them. Now let's spread loving kindness towards the people who are in the middle, who are neutral. There are people in this world who are neither our friends or enemies. We think of those people, the majority. May all the people in the middle be well, be happy, be peaceful, be very peaceful. Now let's think about our enemies. First of all, please forgive the enemies mentally and ask forgiveness for the things that you have done to hurt them. We all have negativities. Time to time, because the present situation, we do wrong and we take wrong decisions sometimes. We hurt the others. So let's forgive each other and spread loving kindness towards the enemies. May my enemies also be well. May my enemies also be happy. May my enemies also be peaceful, very peaceful. Now let's think about all the beings in the universe. Visible beings, invisible beings, inhuman beings, powerful, weak, beautiful, ugly, whatever the differences that they do have. Intelligent, unintelligent, capable, incapable. Let them have various differences, but beings are the same. Let's spread our loving kindness towards all the beings. All. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Very peaceful. Now everyone, very calmly and peacefully, please open your eyes. Relax yourself. Now please join your palms together and please say 3 times, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. Dear dumb friends, dear meditators, so today, before we start, I taught you another technique of meditation, which is walking meditation. Even though we don't have the chance to practice it practically here, at home or at those who come to the temple on Friday evening, but in person, they can practice outside before you enter the temple. The others, they can practice at your home, or at a park, or any place which is free, to walk, and at the same time which is calming, which is relaxing. So walking meditation has a lot of good benefits. One thing is, the mind becomes concentrated faster. So there are certain meditation techniques that can help us to concentrate faster. For many, walking meditation, loving kindness meditation, and walking meditation help a lot. So in my personal experience, I know. So there are so many meditators in the past that have come and complained about not being able to concentrate well. At such times, I gave them one of these meditation techniques, and if that person cannot concentrate well at all by practicing one, I have given them both. So sometimes, most of the times, it went very successful. So, so you can practice this meditation technique, walking meditation, at home, and it can give you a quick concentration. At your workplace too, if you feel impatience, later on this will help you. You can walk a bit using this very technique, and it can calm you down. And at the same time, this meditation technique is good for the body too. It's an exercise. Not only this is a meditation technique, but also this is an exercise. So it is good for the body. And at the same time, this is a meditation technique that that you can help your mind and body to get friendly with each other. So that means your body and mind both, you understand the chemistry of both, right? And you'll be able to work with both of them well. And at the same time, there are so many other benefits that we can gain by practicing walking meditation. We don't have enough time. Since we don't have enough time, I just remembered you the main ones. So it helps you to concentrate faster, and at the same time, it is good for your body. And at the same time, it helps you to understand body and mind chemistry, and you gain both of them will get a good ability to cooperate each and every time. So there are so many other things, other benefits that you can get. So please practice walking meditation at least 5 minutes before you sit for the breathing meditation. I hope you will have a good time with walking meditation too. Today we are going to talk about recognize the fourth strength of meditation. I told you that there are 4 strengths of meditation. Already I introduced you 3 of them. Who is the first one, Mr. Bhanu? Anybody can say, either in person or maybe online. No problem. First friend of meditation, Mr. Michael. Will. Very nice. Is that Mrs. Diane or Mrs. Lee's? Right. Right. Will. Will is the first friend. If there is a will, then there is a way. So will is the first one. If you don't have a will, you are not going to do it. So always you should develop the will. If you don't have the will, if you don't have the will to come out of negativity, if you don't have the will to practice positivities, if you don't have the will to purify your inside and have peace and happiness, you don't practice this. So will is the first one. Who is the second friend of meditation and in life too?
That is courage. That's courage.
Yes, very nice. The courage, right? The courage is actually that is the third one, but since you said, let's take it as a second. So the courage is one. It should come at the third place, but since you said, let's take it for the second. So what is the other friend?
I think effort.
Effort, courage, both are the same. Strong mind.
Oh, strong mind.
Yes, strong mind is the other friend. Fourth friend is inquisitiveness. Inquisitiveness. This is also very important. So we are curious. As human beings, we are curious. You know, small boys, right? Boys and girls, right? When we hide something from them, they want to see what that is. They cry and they do everything until we show it to them, right? So we are curious. So, but we have to understand what should we be curious about, and at the same time, what we should not be curious about. Because human life is very short. If you dedicate more time to be curious about unnecessary stuff, and if you give less importance to the things that you should be actually curious about, then you waste your time. So we have to be curious about the right things. So inquisitiveness is this. Whenever you practice and at the same time when you live your life, you have to be inquisitive about the way that you practice and the way that you live. Very important. Because always we should think whenever we did something, whenever we do something, whenever you are going to do something, whenever you said something, whenever you are saying something, or whenever you are going to say something, whenever you thought something, whenever you are thinking something, and whenever you are going to think something, you have to analyze. Oh, is this wholesome? Or is this not wholesome? Is this beneficial? Or is this not beneficial? Is this praised by the wise? Or is this not praised by the wise? Right. So first one, you have to be inquisitive like this. Number one, wholesome or unwholesome. Number two, beneficial or not beneficial. And number three, praised by the wise or not praised by the wise. You have to be inquisitive. Whether you are Buddhist, Christian, Hindu, Muslim, atheist, agnostic, this is how you should think. This is how you should live. So in the practice too, this is essential. Whenever you practice, you have to be inquisitive. Am I doing the practice correct? So sometimes I have to tell you about certain kind of deep experiences uh, about this meditation technique, right? Sometimes I have, in my experience, because in my experience, I know some people get it wrong. Get it wrong means, sometimes, let's say I tell you that when you are practicing breathing meditation, sometimes you will feel like you are floating. So some people, some meditators, since they don't have this inquisitiveness, right? Right, inquisitiveness, what they do is, or they think about that very new experience. So they sit and start craving for that particular pleasuring experience. That's wrong. That's wrong. Various, not only that experience, there are so many uh, uh, pleasing experiences that you'll so encounter. When you go to Los Angeles from San Jose, you will encounter various kinds of towns, right? Various kinds of important, beautiful places. But you should go to Los Angeles. You are going to Los Angeles, right? If you stop here and there to visit each and every town and each and every important place, important beautiful places, then what will happen? You won't be able to go to Los Angeles on time. So these experiences come in Vipassana meditation too. Those things will be there, but always understand and being inquisitive whether you are heading to Los Angeles or whether you are going to walk or hang around here and there. So always be aware that you are going to purify your mind. You are trying to come out of your negativity. You are going to develop all kinds of positivities, and you are going to purify your mind, and you are going to achieve the status of real peace and real happiness. That's where you are heading. All kinds of other pleasing experiences, some of you might have already felt. Don't crave for them. They just come and go. They just come and go. So be aware whether you are heading towards your destination. So be inquisitive. Be inquisitive about inquisitive about your thoughts, words, and at the same time your actions too. So general actions, the words that you speak, and the thoughts that you think, they also help you to have a good concentration and at the same time good life. If you are not going to do good actions and if you are not going to speak good words, if you are not going to think good thoughts, you won't have a peaceful life. Planting bitter melon, don't expect sweet mangoes. You will get bitter melon. Planting sweet mangoes, you won't get bitter melon. Always it will give you sweet mangoes only. Mango tree will only give you sweet mangoes. Bitter melon always gives you bitter melon. Bitter melon tree, that's its nature. So whoever you are, from whichever background that you are from, it doesn't matter. educated, uneducated, rich, poor, this background, that background. So it doesn't matter. So, according to the real nature, there is a way that it behaves. You can't avoid it. You are going to get what you are going to reap. So this practice is called sila. Being nice, being wholesome, being a wholesome person, wholesome individual. So please be inquisitive about your actions too. Always plant mango trees and always avoid bitter melon trees. Okay, I don't say in your general life don't eat bitter melon. Eat bitter melon, but not the actions, words, and thoughts like bitter melon. Right. And so to develop this inquisitiveness, you have to you have to remember the good benefits that you can get by practicing the meditation technique. Right? There are some on the very first day I taught you what are the great benefits that you can gain by practicing meditation. So so concentration is one thing, and then the inner happiness. There are happinesses that you encounter in life, but those are not the real happiness, material happiness. Inner happiness is something which comes slowly, but which is stable and which lasts for a long time. It changes us all from cell level. The change starts from the cell level. So your wisdom, the whole body, the whole mind, it completely will have a second birth if you practice well. So there are so many benefits. I'm not going to tell them all. So if you, I think all of you remember them. So think of those good benefits that you can gain from meditation practice. Then, then you will develop this inquisitiveness to do the meditation practice. And so then there are two kinds of inquisitiveness that you need to develop. Number one, inquisitiveness about the practice that you do, and at the same time, inquisitiveness about the actions that you do. So that means there are three kinds of actions: bodily actions, vocal actions, and mental actions. Right? Then, by in that way, please practice inquisitiveness. So please practice walking meditation before you start breathing meditation to develop more and more concentration, to get more concentration inside breathing meditation, and at the same time, please practice the fourth friend, inquisitiveness inside. Associate the fourth friend too, so that you can develop in your meditation practice and at the same time in your daily life. So to summarize, there are four friends that we need to associate in life for a better life and for a better result of meditation. Number one,
strong.
The will.
Strong.
Number two,
Strong mind.
strong mind. Yes. Number three,
Courage.
Number 4,
Inquisitiveness.
inquisitiveness. Please practice these 4. Then these 4 friends will help you to have will help you to develop in your meditation practice, and at the same time, these 4 friends will definitely help you to have a wonderful life. Wonderful life. So please practice ardently. With those teachings, I'm going to conclude today's meditation practice. Please think, everyone. Please think, everyone, today too, by practicing this noble non-sectarian meditation technique, we accumulated a lot of positive energy. We share that positive energy with all the divine beings, all the departed relatives, and with all of us. By the power of this positive energy, may all of us develop in this meditation practice. And may all of us gain a lot of mental peace, a lot of mental happiness, practicing the path very ardently. May all of us attain, finally, the ultimate bliss, the bliss of Nibbana, purification of mind. With those thoughts, everyone, please join your palms together and please concentrate. May all your good wishes come true. May all your troubles be away. May all good things happen to you. Happen to you. Abhivadana Silise Nichang Vata Pachayanu Chattaro Dhamma Vadanti Ayuvanno Sukhang Balang Ayurarogya Sampatti Sagya Sampatti Mevache Ato Nibbana Sampatti Imidati Samijjatu. Sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
May all of you be well. May all of you be happy. May all of you be very, very peaceful. Peaceful. Good night to everyone. Good night.
Good night, Bante.
Good night, Mrs. Dan.
Oh, good night, Bante. Thank you so much.
Wait for a minute. Good night, Mrs. Diane.
Thank you so much, Bante. Thank you. Good night.
Good night, Mrs. Grace.
Yes, good night, Bante.
Good night, Mrs. Meena.
Night, Bante.
Good night, Mrs. Tui.
Night, Bante.